Hi everyone, it's Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to talk about my latest research and kind of experience with this new science behind gratitude. So there's been new studies now show that by being in a gratitude, like grateful state of mind, not only makes you just mentally feel better, but it actually does something physically. It changes your chemicals, hormones throughout your body, and it makes for a much more thriving atmosphere in your body. And I think that is so true. Without knowing it, I think when I made the decision when I was in my health crash recovery, to where I was accepting where I was at and that I was just going to be okay, and I gave myself that ease. It was like a form of gratitude. Like I was appreciating just that moment, how it was, and just feeling like that moment was enough. And if I didn't get any better, I was just going to accept it and just find happiness with it. And I think that is definitely, for me, a version of being in gratitude, because you're no longer searching. When you get into more ease and gratitude, you get off of like searching, looking for, working at something, pushing against, resisting. And I think all that latter list is very stressful. I mean, it's like when you're searching and looking for answers, and when you're resisting what's happening, and you're feeling so miserable that you just want to push it away. That's adding gas on flame, and it's funny. Another study, I mean, this is actually a fact, that so adrenaline and stress hormones don't really have a counterpart. So most of the hormones in our body have like a counter hormone, but the stress hormones, because it's essential to like save us when we need it, like when we're in danger, it doesn't, like our body just naturally doesn't have a counterpart. So the more adrenaline you have, the more anxious you get, the more anxious you get, the more adrenaline you have, and so on and so on. So the only way out of it is by focusing on something else, things like that relaxes you, things that make you feel calm and ease. And it's not instantaneous, because you've got the momentum of the adrenaline already going. So it's going to take some time before your body kind of shifts into out of the adrenaline stress state, fight or flight mode, into like calm rest and digest mode, as they would call it. So I think it's so powerful that there's science behind just mentally being in a like gratitude. That's the word they're choosing to use, but I believe it's just more just overall like calm, happy, present, and not resisting. Okay, when you get into that mode, not only do you feel like, I feel totally myself when I get into that mode. I am clear. Things just are okay. Like I could be dealing with the exact same circumstance, but things are just okay once I change that mentality, that mindset. And I get less reactive because I'm okay. Most of the time when we're reactive to things, it's easy to look for, and I do this, it's easy to look for like what the reason is from the outside. The situation sucks, so then therefore I have to feel this way. But it's not true, because the power lies in us, and we can choose against what is happening. Like we can choose still to be at ease and happy at the midst of like a tough crisis, like a health crash recovery. It's very easily said. Now, to practice that takes a lot of focus and a lot of discipline. But I think it's very powerful, and I think it worked for me really, really well. And I'm still not mastering it. I have very challenging moments, but I do work on it. And I think accepting that also, that I'm just working on it, and that's okay. So I thought that was really powerful. I just think that now that there's science behind that, and that how that actually affects your cells, your whole like physical state, it's not just in the mind, really proves that that mind and body connection, which I've always believed in, is really powerful. Now that does, I mean, I'm not a believer in like, okay, well then just do that and just let go of everything else that you physically do to improve your health and well-being. I wouldn't do that because that's a bit extreme, but it's great to know that and add that and integrate that into the whole practice. Yeah, and it makes me feel good. Bottom line is, we're all doing things to make us feel good, because whatever goals, and I didn't come up with this concept, but like it's just whatever goals that you are striving for, the essence of that is just wanting to feel good. Because like, let's say you want to buy a house. Well, when you get the house, you get what you want so that you feel good. Let's say you want better health. When you achieve better health, you feel better, so you feel good. It's like we're always trying to feel good. That's kind of like where we all come from, no matter what the thing is. You want somebody to not, you want to help somebody. Okay, it's really actually coming from you. It's not necessarily like for that person. It's like you want to help them so they feel better, so that you feel better, that they feel better. It's really good. It's really good to see that really clearly. And yeah, like when I realized that, I realized I had so much power to feel good in the moment and regardless of the conditions. Again, I am not superhuman. There is challenging times where I temporarily forget it, or I temporarily get caught up in stress and reactive mode and stuff like that. But I'm very good at catching myself when it does get to there, and it's less and less getting to that point, more and more, and that improves the overall quality of my life. It isn't perfect, but I'm no longer striving for perfect. So that combination of mental state really, really helps, whether you're you're trying to recover from a health crash with adrenal fatigue and all that, or you're just trying to improve your life, improve your well-being, improve your relationships, improve your career, future goals, how getting there, anyways, improve your relationship with yourself, getting there. Really powerful. I think I was very satisfied with finding something that was so simple yet so powerful. That's something you can do right now without anyone or any outer thing. You could just adjust that in your head. It's like, I love that. It makes you feel that you are full of resources within yourself, and that's a great feeling. That's a very empowering feeling. So I'm sitting at the exact place where I made, or kind of the exact place in this little area of the hike, where I made the first video of my crash it's definitely over a year ago. I started making videos in the midst of my health crash recovery. I wasn't able to catch it in the beginning because when it actually first happened, I was so messed up that I didn't have the energy. But I kind of re-updated everything when I started to upload the videos. Anyways, I'm at where I was at the first time I made the video, when I was in a totally different place. And I don't know, it's just very peaceful sitting here now. And I'm full of gratitude and full of thankfulness, because it does feel really good to have my health back and fitness back and just myself back. And now with all this new insights, I'm so looking forward to going forward in my life and making different choices, learning different things, and approaching my life and myself very differently, as well as approaching relationships and other people very differently, and my goals and everything. So I just thought I'd make this video to share. It's something that is motivating me, inspiring me, and I think it might inspire and motivate you if you're going through the same type of thing, or if you're just trying to improve your, feel good about yourself, or feel good about life, or de-stress, or counter stress, and all that. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, comment down below, and I hope to see you on the next video, guys. All right, bye.